This is illegal what you back the up. You back the I ain't backing the I ain't backing the you back the
I'm not grabbing it. There's
yeah,
no
you little
little
you fucking hands off.
Have you ever wondered what tombstone courage is? This video is going to highlight that, and it completely backfires. This is the Shots Fired podcast. I'm Mark Ardlich, and this is Kyle Schoberg.
Okay, this video comes out of Phoenix, Arizona, when an officer picks a fight with the wrong dude, and it backfires on him. Let's watch the full video, come back, and break it down.
What's your problem?
What is your problem? You're following me.
You're the one that's going out, yelling at me, doing whatever.
I
get
yelling
behind
at you. I wasn't
There's
yelling
a
at
speed
you.
limit down Cactus.
I
Do you know what the
wasn't
speed
going
limit
past
is?
it when I was trying to
Do you
get
know what the
behind
speed
you.
limit is?
35, 40
It is
miles
40. You were traveling 30. You need to be at 40.
That lady right there was just going so slow, you couldn't have to go around her to get to me, dude. You ain't gonna
Yeah,
fuck
and you
shit.
go around her and then you stop again? What is your problem with
No,
it? You
I did not
obviously want
stop
my
again.
attention.
I did not stop
What
again.
do you need?
I did not
What
stop.
do you need?
Why are you following me, motherfucker?
I am not following you.
Yeah, you fucking are.
Give me your driver's license.
Fuck you.
Give me your driver's
Fuck
license.
you.
Give me your driver's
Fuck you.
license. Do you have any
Fuck,
weapons?
what did you pull me over for? What is
For
the
driving
reason?
under the
No,
speed
you
limit.
fucking didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you fucking
Yes, I
didn't.
Yes,
No,
I
you
did.
fucking
I
didn't.
already told you.
Motherfucker, this is illegal.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. Fuck
No,
you.
it
I
is
ain't giving
not.
you
Give me
shit.
your driver's
Get
license.
your fucking superior here right now.
For what?
Get your fucking
Give me
superior
your
here, you
driver's
fucking
license.
punk.
Give me your driver's license.
Back the fuck up.
Give me
Get your
your driver's
superior.
license.
Fuck you. Get your superior. Fuck you. Get your superior. Fuck you.
For what?
Because you're fucking pulling me over,
Nope.
fucking with me for no reason.
Nope, already told you.
You're
were
a
driving
punk
under the
ass
speed
bitch.
limit.
Fuck you.
Sir, there is no need to yell. I need your driver's license.
No, go get a superior.
He's
You
on
just
his way.
fucking
He's on
tracked
his
me
way.
down.
He's on
stopped
his way.
me, Sat back
He is
there.
on his way.
Did you not just sit back
He is
there?
on his way.
Did you not
Sir,
just fucking
sir.
sit back there?
Sir,
I don't give a fuck what Ashley
I
has
was
you
doing a
doing.
record check on your plate. You
Fuck
need
your
to
mother,
relax.
fucking asshole.
I need to see your driver's
Fuck
license,
you.
please.
Fuck you.
This-
Fuck you.
this is a traffic
Fuck
stop.
you. Get your motherfucking superior. I
He's
know the
on his
fucking
way.
law.
You want him to magically pop up? He is on his way.
Fuck your
I
fuck-
called
I will
for
get the
him.
fucking
He's on
license
his
when he
way.
fucking
I need your
gets
driver's
here.
license.
Fuck you, you
Do
fucking
you have any weapons in the car?
I'm gonna fucking knock. Ugh. Get the fuck away from me. You're fucking illegal as fuck right now, kid, and you know you are.
How is this illegal?
Tracking me down, stalking me, you little
I
fucking turd.
I saw your driving behavior.
Your dick's all
and
tiny and shit, and everybody knows it.
Just unhappy traffic stop.
What the fuck? You
He's
just
on his
passed a
way.
lady going fucking 0 miles an
Sir, are you
hour.
gonna provide your driver's license?
Fuck you, bitch. Get your superior.
Okay. You need to identify yourself with a driver's
My name
license.
is fucking Sam fucking Perone.
What is your birthday?
E.
What is your birthday?
What's your birthday?
You don't need my birthday. What is your
Fuck
birthday?
you. You don't
I
need
need to
know my
identify
shit.
you.
What did you pull me over for?
I
Why did
already
you stop?
told you.
Why did you stop, you little punk ass bitch? Why did you stop?
Because
Park
I saw
there.
you stop.
Park
You
there.
exited, and you
Then
threw
why
your
didn't you
hands up
stop
at me.
then?
I was
Why
waiting
didn't
for you
you
to pass
fucking
by
stop
so I
then?
could conduct the traffic stop.
You're fucking scared, you little bitch. That's why.
Sir, I need your driver's
Fuck
license.
your
please.
mother. Go get your goddamn superior.
He's on his way. I
Fuck
already
your mother,
explained this
bitch.
to you.
Get out of my
Can I
face.
have your driver's license?
Fuck your mother, bitch. Get
You have
out of my
insurance,
face.
registration, and your driver's
Fuck
license.
you.
Please.
Shut up. There it is. There's my fucking. No,
That's it.
fuck you. I ain't
I don't know
handing you
who
shit. Fuck you. I ain't handing you shit.
Sir, do you have
I
insurance?
ain't handing you shit.
Do you have insurance?
Back the fuck up.
I'm not backing up.
Back the fuck up off me.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
Can I see it, please?
No, not until you fucking get a superior.
He's on his way.
You ain't doing shit. I want a lawyer
If you
for
want
to
to
say
speed
another
this
fucking
process
thing.
up, I need to see your insurance.
Shut your fucking pig mouth.
I need to see
All
your
right,
insurance,
bitch, get
please.
back.
I'm not getting back. I need to see your insurance, please.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Were you failing to provide
Fuck
your
you.
insurance?
You're failing to fucking follow the law, sir. This is illegal.
I
What you're-
already explained
This
to
is
you.
fucking
You're
illegal
not
what
agree
you're
with it.
fucking
Back
doing.
up.
You back the fuck
I'm not
up.
backing
You
up.
back the fuck
Back
up. I ain't
up.
backing the fuck
Back
up.
up.
I ain't backing the fuck up.
Back up.
You back the fuck up. Grab that shit,
Back-
motherfucker.
I am not grabbing it. There's no
Yeah,
need for
you
me to
little
grab my
fucking
gun.
punk.
Back
Little
up.
fucking punk.
Sir,
Fuck
back up.
you.
Back
The
up.
fuck off of me.
Not-
Get your fucking hands off
I
me.
need to know you in here.
No, you're not gonna fucking arrest me.
Sir, back up. Back up.
You back the fuck up.
Back up.
You back
Dude,
the fuck
back
up.
up.
Your fucking hand
Stop.
off me.
You cannot touch me. Stop.
You should not fucking
Back
touch
up.
me.
I told you to back up. Dude, please,
Again?
please stop.
Again?
Please stop walking up on me.
I'm in my goddamn
Back
car.
up. Back up.
Nice. All right, come on, bitch.
Step it up. We're fighting.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Sir, back up. Shit. Oh.
So let's first talk about what tombstone courage is. So it really derives from a law enforcement and military background of having overconfidence or too much confidence and not really knowing what your capabilities are. That's where the tombstone courage basically comes from. It's thinking I'm invincible. I have all the skill sets. I know more than the other person or
Yeah, it's too much. It's having too much confidence in yourself and not recognizing that there are things and people out there that are better than you who can hurt you. And a lot of times having tombstone courage will get you killed. A lot of cops get killed just solely because of that. This video highlights like exactly just that. The cop's lucky, but we'll get into all of that. But I learned early on when I first became a cop, and you see this with brand new cops. I mean, I don't think you really see this more with the tenured cops. I think it boils down to being brand new, because you think by throwing the uniform on, you got your badge, gun, you're invincible. And we know that that's just not the case. And so I learned very early on by one of my training officers what the term tombstone courage was. And we're all guilty of it. I'm 100% guilty of it. I know you are. All of my buddies are guilty of it. You do things as a new cop you think you're going to get away with, and more times than not, you do. But again, this video highlights like the time that it does not go in your favor.
Well, I think I look back when we were in the academy, our corporals talked about tombstone courage and the fact that you're going to go out on the streets and have it. And I am 100% guilty of that too. I think it's easy for everyone because in the academy, you do all this training, you put this uniform on, you have a vest, people look at you different. There is a power level that's associated with it. You're giving commands. People are cooperating with you in a controlled training environment. Yeah. They're always complying. You're fighting in the academy, and training when it comes to fighting is not as intense and it's not real because you're fighting with people that you are training with. You're not trying to get hurt. And when you go out on the street, you have that same mentality because you've been trained that way. And then you start talking with the public and they don't respond the way your training is.
Well, yeah, in the academy, everyone complied with what you told them to do. There was no, the only non-compliance you would get would be some, like kind of silly verbal non-compliance. And then they would just ultimately do what you told them to do. And so then, yeah, you get out on the street and you think everyone's going to do that because of the uniform. And most people do. Like, that's the reality of it. Most people do what you tell them to say. But again...
Okay, so let's get into the traffic stop and how the video demonstrates what tombstone courage is.
Yeah, the guy, so the cop pulls him over for doing, 30 and a 35?
No, 30 and a 40.
Okay, 30 and a 40. To most people, they would argue and say, that's ridiculous. Like, why? How could you even pull someone over for that? Is that legal? And the answer to that is yes. You can articulate that. Number one, someone going below the speed limit is either causing a traffic hazard, the potentially DUI. There's all sorts of different things that you could pull somebody over for going actually under the speed limit. You would just have to articulate that. I don't know what the circumstances exactly were in this case, but clearly that's why he pulls him over. The cop, the officer, I'm going to say he absolutely initiates the argument on this. Like, the first words out of his mouth, I think, were, "What's your problem?" Yes. And then that started the whole banter back and forth. The guy's like, "No, what's your problem?" He's like, "I wasn't even speeding." And then the cop he has a smart tone, and he's being a smart ass to him. And he basically says, "Well, I pulled you over for going too slow." Of course, that's going to elicit a negative response from somebody. Like, you're telling someone you're pulling them over for going too slow. Like, you need to explain the reasonings why you pulled him over for going too slow. The dude wasn't verbally aggressive initially, I think, until the officer started to kind of just like kept poking at him. And then the dude just had enough. Yeah. He's a big dude.
Yeah. Well, look at him. It's alarming when the driver of the car is already out of the car, standing next to his car, because he's pissed. And he says, as they're having that conversation, like, he's telling him, the officer, "No, you pulled me over. You're harassing me. Like, you're following me." Like, the driver, I believe, knew he was going to get pulled over. I don't know what it took or the length of time. The video doesn't show until the officer pulled him over. But he was already aware, like, he was getting pulled over. There's no secret, and he was pissed, and he's already out of his car standing. So that's something to say about this initial encounter from the start.
Yeah, I think he wanted the guy to get in front of him. The dude was slowing down. He didn't want to get in front of the cop. Like they're doing the whole back and forth thing. So yeah, he kind of pokes the bear a little bit. Yeah, the dude gets out of the car. Is that safe? No, that generally isn't something that we would allow. You got to recognize who you're dealing with though. Like this guy he's a big guy. Like he's very muscular. And so you do have to take that into account. Like I'm not going to sit there and like jab at a guy who's way bigger than me. That guy could potentially kick your ass. Like he's a lot bigger. He's going to be stronger than you. Yeah, you have tools that you could use to help mitigate that. But I mean, that doesn't always work, you know? So anyways, he gets out of the car, the whole back and forth bantering starts. And now the guy really gets pissed off. And then the cop gets stuck in the hole. He's like, you need to give me your driver's license. And then, you know, he's like, I'm not giving it to you. And then he's like, give me your driver's license. Give me your driver's license, just over and over and over. And it's like, dude, you got to recognize he ain't going to give you your driver's license. Like you need to switch to something else. I would have played super cool with that guy. I would have asked for a second unit immediately just based on his behavior. And then, man, I would just try to like talk to the guy and be like, dude, what are you upset about? Like, instead of doing that and just being respectful to the guy, the cop just like, he just kept poking at him and he kept like instigating him. And his tone of voice was, I'm not sure. I can't remember I'm having a hard time thinking of the word I'm looking or trying to come up with, but he's very like antagonistic.
Well, that's the tombstone courage and not fully recognizing who you're dealing with in the bigger picture. He's got the tombstone courage, which is, I am tough. I'm not going to back down to this guy. I'm in an authoritative position and I'm going to demand and I'm not going to stop until I get it. It's like a win at all costs. And you're right. There is a different approach. You step back and you don't get close to him. So it's not threatening. Like, look at this guy's body language. Like, it is completely changed. You can literally see
the veins
popping out of his shoulder. Like this dude,
he's a big guy.
I mean, we're both obviously bodybuilders, but this dude is huge. Like, look at that. Like he's getting intense. He's really stiff. He's pissed. So
he's
give
getting
the guy
more and more angry.
Yeah, give the guy some space and take some time with this. Just recognize your overall safety. But that's the tombstone courage where this officer isn't recognizing that. That's why it's so important to really pay attention to body language and your capabilities. Just give him a time. And he keeps asking for your superior. He told him he's coming. Just step back and be like, hey, my sergeant's coming.
Yeah.
We can facilitate through that. It's all right. Like, and just be honest with the guy, but just pushing the buttons.
I would have tried to have a super low-key conversation with the guy and just told him straight up, dude, my sergeant's en route. If you don't want to talk to me anymore, that's totally fine. I'll hang out at my patrol car. Please just stay here at your vehicle. I don't want you getting in it, reaching around. Whatever you could do to like bring that dude down a little bit. But when you see veins bulging out of someone's chest, neck, and face, like I'm not pushing those buttons.
No.
I'm certainly not going to push him back either. So,
well, let's talk about the actual physical contacts between him. This officer literally puts his hand on him and says like, step back. It's like, I get it. There's a point of like, hey, step back. Like,
yeah, you don't want him too close to you.
No, but recognizing like your personal safety. Again, this comes to the tombstone courage. This dude is like 2 feet from you. He has the capability of punching you or grabbing you or throwing you to the ground. He's physically going to overpower you. That's obvious in this situation. The dude is super strong.
Yeah.
So maybe the option would be for him to step back. Hey, I'm not trying to instigate this, and just like start talking to him.
Well, so what we obviously always talk about, like, you need to be able to fight and handle and manage yourself. But when we talk about, like, you know, how proficient are you in martial arts? We were sitting there talking like, yes, that's for sure going to help you. And you do need to be able to defend yourself. I don't know at like what level, how good you are at martial arts. And let's use jiu-jitsu for an example, because everybody now in the law enforcement community is hyping over jiu-jitsu. And I have a wrestling background. Yes, like that is for sure going to help you, but I don't know. I can't help but look at a guy like that, of that stature, and think of like a smaller person who may be very proficient in jiu-jitsu or some type of martial arts. Like, I still don't know like how far that's going to get you. That guy is physically going to overpower you. And so like, if you get him to the ground, I don't think you're still going to be able to overcome and like handcuff this dude, even if you were proficient. I mean, there's going to be somebody out there that's going to be bigger, badder, and, you know, better than you. So
I think it would be very
think it'd be
hard
difficult
to handcuff this guy by yourself.
Yeah, I think you're going to need to use your words. And I think if that doesn't work, you're going to have to start using something on your belt, like probably a taser, because that guy's so muscular that the taser would probably work best because that's going to lock him up.
Yeah.
If you can get a good connection. But
so this initial contact
just goes bad. Yeah.
Goes from bad to even worse when they physically start touching each other. And then that guy just decides, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with this. You push him to the limit, and now he's crossed the line where he's willing to physically fight a police officer, knowing you're going to jail, and he does it. And that's the difference. We talked about the difference of fighting someone that's trying to escape you or to get away, where you're trying to control them, versus the person that is going to physically attack you. Two completely separate situations. And if you have not been physically attacked by a suspect, it is a whole different situation.
Oh yeah, it'll throw you off because you're not used to people doing that. I think two videos that we just did ago, we talked about this, and it was like most of the time people resist you to get away, and in this circumstance, the guy attacks the officer to actually physically do harm to him. And so, I mean, he straight up squares up in like a boxing stance, and he's ready to go freaking mano a mano.
Yeah, but it's funny. We had talked about like how stiff and rigid this guy is. Like he is amped up as possible. But what I found unique was he started throwing some kicks.
Yeah,
like
some weak ass
I think
kicks,
his first thing was a kick. It was super weak.
It reminded me of Napoleon Dynamite walking into the freaking dojo, dude, and getting the roundhouse kick. I don't know what that was. I mean, that seemed pretty lame and weak to me. But yeah, he did.
He threw some knees.
That dude just ready to go blows with the guy. Like, that's a total ego respect thing or lack of respect.
Yeah. I guess that's what. He had tombstone courage, and so did the officer. Like, that's what happens.
Yeah, they did. I don't know the officer's capabilities or how well he could fight. I mean,
well, we see it on the body cam, and then we saw the citizen that was filming it. So you get a good view of that.
What I liked is you actually had a couple citizens run up, and they actually tried to help the officer. Where I think the cop, again, he went wrong was he told the citizen to get back. Like, dude, the guy's there to help you out. He even says, like, do you need help? Like, yeah, I need help.
Yeah.
What fuck? I'll take whoever I can to get help. Like the two other guys ran up, but when the officer's telling him to get back, and maybe he already had it made up in his mind he was going to shoot him because he did end up shooting the guy.
Yeah.
And he survives, but that's what ended the altercation. So I guess the officer may have already had it in his head that he's going to shoot the dude. And he wanted those guys to get back to not get shot. But when you're in a crappy when you're in a situation like that, I mean, your only other alternative is to shoot that dude.
Have you ever been in a situation or not a situation, an actual fight where you've had to ask or a citizen has helped you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been in a few where citizens have come and helped me. And I remember one vividly. I was in a parking lot. I had this dude. He was physically fighting me like in this video. He wasn't nearly the stature of this guy. And I wasn't too concerned about him. And again, I come from a wrestling background. And so we went to the ground and I was able to put him in a wrestling move and just kind of held him in a position where he couldn't really do anything. He's like trying to elbow me in the face. But I ended up having some citizens come up and help me out with it. There was actually a circle of people filming it on their cell phones. I mean, you know how that goes.
That's frustrating.
They'd rather film it on their phone than help you out. But yeah, I have had it times where people have come and helped me. Have you?
Yeah, a couple, but one where I asked for help, but one was on Arden Way. It's like 4 lanes of traffic where I fought a guy that had a gun in his waistband and ended up pulling it out, and I just fucking slid it across the intersection because I was like,
dude.
Well, dude, I had to get it out of there, but I couldn't control the dude, and I was not winning. And a guy came up, and I was thinking I'm gonna get run over from vehicles. And then I saw a guy run up, and all I was hoping is that he was there to help me, but not attack me, because you never know if they're going to attack you and they're going to help the suspect get away.
Especially depends where you work.
Yeah, and this wasn't the greatest area. And he yelled, he's a correctional officer, I'm here to help you. So I knew, which if you're watching this and that was you, I appreciate the help on that. He didn't stick around. He just helped me handcuff the dude, walk in my car, and he's like, see you later. He's a Department of Corrections correctional officer. Helped me handcuff the dude, get him in my patrol car, and then he just got in his car and just was out of there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do any paperwork either.
No.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, gosh, this video is pretty wild. I mean, I don't know I don't know that there is a freaking clear-cut answer on like what you should do in this circumstance, because it just would sound like you're giving up all of your officer safety. But at the same time, I think on on something like this, like you are going to have to sacrifice some officer safety. This is not a black and white scenario, only because the dude is so amped up and he is so large in stature. Like, you're in quite a predicament, and I think you need to just wait for your buddies to get there and straight up ask for code 3 cover or emergency cover, whatever your your terminology would be. But
I think the sergeant arriving on scene could help. He's specifically asking for him, which means he wants nothing to do with that cop. He wants the sergeant.
Yeah, don't be a smartass and say, what do you want, my sergeant to just appear out of thin air? Like, he doesn't want to hear you say that. Like, just tell him your sergeant's en route. Like, you have got to be as cool as a clam with somebody like that to try to bring them down a little bit. But I think that the cop instigated that entire thing, and who knows, but I think it could have gone a different direction had the initial contact been a little bit different.
Yeah, I agree. There's more to the video of the initial traffic stop or the driving behavior. What led up to it. I think there's different options, but I think this video really highlights Tombstone courage, younger officers coming out of the academy, and how you really have to look at other people and just use your safety and read body language.
Yeah, I think it comes down to also you need to treat people with respect.
Yep.
You have to. Like, don't talk to people like that. Do not treat people, don't disrespect, especially people who come from the background of been in trouble, been incarcerated. They operate on respect. If you disrespect them, that's the outcome.
Yep.
So you got to watch how you talk to people. But, fun fact, I've been punched in the face more by chicks than I ever have dudes. In fact, years ago, there was a running tally like in the briefing room on the whiteboard, and it was like females, like 4 or 5 or whatever. It was like Kyle 0. And there was like a stint, probably like a short amount of time, like maybe 6 months, where I had been in some altercations, and like these chicks I would just get punched in the face by girls. I remember me and my buddy were wrestling around with this dude who was, he was resisting us, and it was winter. We're in the mud, and dude, out of nowhere, like the dude's girlfriend, like I didn't even see her, comes up from behind me and just uppercuts me, bam, right in my face, dude.
Oh my God.
And I was so pissed. I like grabbed her and I just threw her down in the mud. And I just went through this weird period of time where I don't know what it was, but I was getting punched in the face left and right by chicks. And I'm not going to I don't know, you know how it is, dude, like fighting girls, like you obviously overpower them. Like, you're not going to pummel some chick, right? So I guess some guys would, but
I've never been punched in the face by a girl, but
really?
No, me and my old partner, Patrick, we were taking a lady who was on a 5150 hold out of the house that was causing a absolute ruckus in the house. And a lady was standing out on the front porch when we were taking her out, and she was so pissed of the whole situation. She took this massive 7-Eleven cup, and it was filled, and threw it, and it just splashed right in my face, down my vest, down my neck. And I remember
so pissed
dragging this lady out with my partner because she had fought us, spitting this fluid out, and I put her in the car, and I was sticky already, and I looked at this lady, and I was like, what was that? And she was like, it was Tang, and I'm so sorry. I wanted to hit the other girl. It was totally unintentional, but I was like,
what's Tang?
Tang is like a Kool-Aid, but it's like a different mixture of it's just like a drink, like a powdered drink of like flavor.
Sounds gross.
It's sticky because I had to book this lady in jail and then go back to the station, and it was disgusting. But no, I've never been punched. I've had plenty of stuff thrown at me and in my face.
Yeah. Sometimes girls are, they could be the worst, dude, over guys. But yeah, anyways, I mean, I don't know. It's a good video overall. I don't know. That's a crappy circumstance to be in.
I think he's pretty lucky.
Yeah, no, he's definitely lucky. That dude was not having it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unless you have any other stories about females beating you up.
Well, no.
I'm not sure how that transitioned from this roid raging guy to chicks getting beat up by girls. But
you just wanted to share a story. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
I appreciate
don't mind it. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not ashamed of it.
It's the job.
I'd rather be punched in the face by a chick at work than punched in the face by dudes, because then something is going wrong.
Well, both are going wrong. You shouldn't be punched either way.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm just a little bit more lenient towards females. I probably let my guard down a little bit.
You clearly.
Or when you get sucker punched when you don't even see it coming.
Well, that's different. Yeah.
That's a cheap shot.
Yeah.
anyways.
All right.
All right, guys. That's it for this video. We'll catch you on the next one. Be safe.
Stay safe and be smart.